Hey, welcome to 5-Star Live, everybody.
What's up, guys? How do you like that country music?
Intro music. We got some intro music. We got live audience here. You guys didn't know that, but we got live audience too. So.
And against my better judgment, I'm wearing pink today. So.
It's red to me, so that's fine. So a lot of other people understand that joke.
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to 5-Star Live episode number 2. My name's Jared Baker. I'm with 5-Star Hobbies. To my right here, Mr. Bob Hamilton from Bob's Body Shop.
How's it going, fellas?
How you been?
I've been doing good.
Good?
Yeah.
Good?
It's been, yeah.
Hanging in there at least.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
Just waiting for the election to be over. But
So 2 months from now, Bob will be done because the election will be over.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's all we're going to talk about for politics.
Yes,
we're done.
I would agree.
So,
yes.
Although Brian says you are smiling tonight, so that's great. Hey guys, hey Mike Willman, how are you? A lot of people on here already tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. That means our first show did not completely suck.
Yeah, I was hoping that it didn't totally suck.
You know, I talked to a lot of people after it, and not one person said they hated it.
No,
So-
I got a pretty good response from it as well, as far as everybody that I've talked to. So, except for, Brian, he thinks I'm angry.
Brian, yes, Brian.
Get over it.
Get over it, Brian. So anyways, hey guys, we got a couple new things tonight. We're trying some new stuff, obviously with the intro music, the countdown and stuff. So if our mic levels and stuff are not good, please let us know. We are not professionals, even though you may think we are. So.
Not even close. You guys don't even know the half of it.
Well, maybe half. The bad half of it, probably. Yeah, definitely. Randy Benson signed on and says, nice shirt. So that's an inside joke there, Randy. I'm sure your shirt has a collar on it, so yours is nicer. But thank you. Sean Stogg, do you guys have a show? Nope. We just get on here and ramble. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, last week or 2 weeks ago, we did our first show.
Yep.
Went well. We rambled on for a while. Some people thought it was too much. Some people thought it wasn't enough. So some people actually want to hear from us.
Yeah. I think last week's basically we kind of went in a little bit as far as each other and kind of how we got started in RC and touched slightly on a little bit as far as how 5-Star got started and what it's become today. And a little bit about each of ourselves as far as that goes to give everybody a little input on it, and kind of up to speed as far as what we're doing now.
Yes.
And now that brings us to the second episode because we've got more things even coming up and coming this week and months and so on and so forth. So
who knows? Or maybe episode 3.
Yeah, there could be. And 2 could fail and 3 could never happen. Yeah. Who knows?
We'll give it a shot. So we don't listen to what most other people say anyway. So no, just kidding. Hey guys, we are Facebook Live. Go ahead and type in your comments there. If you got questions, please let us know. I see a lot of you are talking. Let's see. Chuck says our levels are good. That's good. Tim Sutherland says Nate and him are watching. What's up, guys? Going to be talking about Nate here later on in the show too. So stay tuned. Don't go to bed yet, Nate. Everyone else kind of rambling on here a little bit. I see everyone else, a couple others having conversations. Great. But yeah, if you have any questions, please let us know. I don't know that we'll have the right answer to it, but we'll sure give it a shot. But no, last show was good. Like I said, we got touch base a little bit on our history and RC, and got to find out how we started with some old electric buggies and trucks and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Snowball, or what do we say?
The rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole.
Yes.
Dennis says I need to say hi to my mom. Hello, Mother. So there, I did. Thanks, Dennis.
I suppose I would say hi to my mom.
There you go.
Just in case.
Just in case. Dennis, if anyone doesn't know, that he's also known as Paul Tuttle Sr. Brandon.
Yes, we touched on that too.
And Junior. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's great. So yeah, they were.
I still really miss that show.
The doors or the doors getting busted off the hinges
Yes,
and stuff like
definitely.
that. Yeah, we watched that a little bit in our house too. So.
Yep.
So let's see. Dennis Stevens, we need Kolache. Good point, Zach. Thank you. I almost forgot about that. Dennis's wife makes probably the best kolaches.
Oh yes.
Yes, they're amazing.
I had the opportunity to have some of those, and I was very amazed.
Yes. So Dennis, will you please make sure she knows we have a race Saturday?
Yep.
So we'll
And
take kolaches.
Everybody has a sweet tooth.
Yes. Every single one. But anyways, don't forget our YouTube channel has a lot of subscribers. Insert sarcasm there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it has more than it did last week.
That is true.
That's true.
So if it's got more next week than it does this
Perfect.
week, then that's cool.
I'm fine with that. But anyways, we're doing a contest there. If you subscribe to our channel after we get 100 subscribers, we're giving away a 5-star hoodie. And I think what we're going to do for every single... there you go. Good job, Bob. Bob's figuring out the new sound effects there, guys. You like that? Yeah, the sound effects kind of threw me there.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to distract you. I was like, hey,
Squirrel.
well, yeah, let's try this. And then,
YouTube channel. We're going to try and do some giveaways.
definitely.
So we're going to give giveaways for maybe every 100. Maybe we do a hat, maybe a T-shirt, a hoodie. I don't know. We'll see what we do.
Maybe we can throw in a Bob's Body Shop.
Hey, paint job. There you go. Maybe that's after 500 or something.
Yeah,
There we go.
I'd be all in on that. I'm sure everybody else would be too.
Hear that, everyone? So we did not forget the .com this time.
Yes. As a matter of fact, the dot.
It's back there.
The dot.
Actually, and that reminds me too. So
That is there.
Yes, we're learning many things about this software and what it can do and everything. And so now you'll see. There, look at Bob's wearing it.
There we are, right in front of my pink shirt.
So I don't know what's better, Bob's pink shirt or that bar there. Maybe that'll tell Bob
There we
to
go.
sit up. So there you go.
This is very hard for me to do because on my screen it's not there, so it's like,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh goodness. So at least we're entertaining ourselves.
Oh yes, definitely.
And it's not down to there we go. Whatever that sound effect is.
That was
Which
a little
one's that?
scary.
Oh, scary. All right. Okay. YouTube channel. So yeah, please go.
You know, I'm gonna have too much fun with these
Yeah, I know.
buttons.
Pretty soon I'll mute that for
You're like,
everybody
oh,
so it
jeez.
doesn't
All right.
interfere.
Bob got into the buttons again. Sorry.
Chuck wants move it over Bob's face. We could put
Wow.
it on. We could.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah, I think we got our first dislike.
Yeah, there we go.
Jeez.
Oh, that's great.
Love you too, Chuck.
See you Saturday.
Yep.
Actually, Chuck texted me before this, and I didn't get a chance to text him back because he's got to grab a motor. And
Okay.
And he said I could come grab it tonight. Chuck, you can come grab it tonight. Knock on the door when you get here, and if we're still doing the show, you are going to be a co-host. So come on down.
There you go.
So, anyways, there's our little BS section there.
Yeah.
Actually, the number of people kind of went up a little bit there, so we didn't turn them away yet.
Not yet.
Not
So
yet.
what is it that we've got going on? What's coming up?
Several things. We both got our piece of paper here. Can you tell? Mine.
Down, up, down, up.
Yeah. First thing I want to talk about is a Rudis update. Rudis Motorsports. We acquired Rudis Motorsports a couple months ago now, and we've been getting our inventory built up. We have Brian and Phil been working hard on that. We've been cutting pieces up in the shop. We've also been building cars up there. We want to have one of every car built, so we have it here. That way, in case anybody needs pictures of something, we can
On display.
on display.
Kind of like we do.
Exactly, all the cars back
chassis
here.
that you have back here.
So we'll have that on display. Come in and check them out. We're also going to put some together that we are going to race next year. And then we're going to have our initial order, if you want to say, is we're going to have enough for 4 of every model in stock. So there's 4 different models of the Sidewinder, 4 different models of the inline. We're going to have 4 of each one in stock, and then have extra parts also.
And that's going to be like a first come, first serve type thing?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
We'll get it on the website, 5starhobbies.com. We'll get it up there. There you go. There you go. And right there. So there, still there.
Still there.
Rudis Motorsports. Guys, it is coming along. Our goal was to have it available to everyone to buy November 1st. Sorry that did not happen. We made a post on Facebook about that. We went through this when we acquired AFX and BBE, and we kept getting pressured to get stuff on there, and I gave in at one point and finally said, fine, let's get it on there. And then for the first month, it was, orders were tough to come by. It was tough to get them right. We just ran into some issues, and I don't want to do that again.
Basically, yeah, it's probably better to make sure that you got the product ready to go. Yep. And then that way, when the orders do come in, you know that you can fulfill that order. And that's a smart move.
Yep.
Smart move, definitely.
You know, the kits will be hanging on the wall right behind me here. So your order comes in online, whether it's overnight or in the day, whatever. We check it throughout the day. You know, I think the mail goes out around 11 or something here, but
they do. Shipping is quick, even if you live here. Just to let everybody know.
Yep.
So if you go to 5starhobbies.com and order it, it will be at your house within a day.
Yeah. Especially if
you live in Nebraska.
Trying to keep eye on the comments here too.
Thanks, John. Just by the way, that one's for you.
John said he was going to watch tonight too. So, Mrs. Margie wants to know what's in it for her. Dennis asked that for the Kolachi trade. I don't know. We can. Let's see. We could give Dennis.
Fulfillment.
I was going to say we can give him a discount on RC parts so he can buy more and then share them with her.
Sure, why not?
I don't know if that's what she's looking for.
I don't know. I thought maybe the look of fulfillment on my face eating your
that too.
delicious desserts.
That too.
Right.
Zach says, I'll make sure we have sweatshirts up there. We might be able to trade a shirt for some Kolachis. How about that?
Napkins.
Napkins, there you go. A shirt for Kola. How about that, Dennis? Tell her a shirt.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yep. We even have pink too.
Yep. Pink.
Brian Mullins is shipping with 3 or 4 shocks. That's an inside joke, and Brian, I have a picture that is going to talk about that later. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Hope Craig's watching too.
Yep. Craig, are you there? Anyways, so Rudis, guys, Rudis, we're getting there. This next week, we will be getting a lot more parts in stock for that. There's a lot of little parts here and there. We're finding out where they came from. You know, Tony's been a great help to us, Tony Rudis, and you know we can call him, text him, email him, and he's always getting back to us.
So an update as far as
Thank you, Tony. He's been great to work with. So figuring out where all these little parts come from, and you know we might be adding our own little touch here and there. These first kits, guys. They are not going to change from what Tony was selling. They were good cars. They're selling. We're not going to mess with them.
Yep. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. You know, next year when we get out and do some testing, we'll see what we can do to put our own spin on it. You know, we'll kind of go from there. I've also been talking with a couple guys.
That's, by the way, that's how like usually a 2.0.
2.0. There we go.
Ends up happening.
2.0. So yeah, we've been talking to a couple Rudis drivers out east and down south. I've been talking with those guys. I've actually got one of them that might be flying in here shortly to just go over stuff with us. I want him to look at. He's been running for a long time, and he's very fast. Has some ideas of his own, so I want him to come in and look at it. So we're gonna bring him in, so yeah, we're not joking around with this stuff, guys. We're trying to do it the right way.
That's awesome.
Next year, you know, I know
for sure to have somebody that come in and give that kind of input is, well, I mean, that's just going to make a better product.
Hope so. Better product, better customer service. So that's what we're aiming for.
Awesome.
So yeah, Rudis. Another thing that we kind of solidified this last week is we are a Chili Bowl sponsor. AFX, BBE, 5 Star Hobbies. Where is it? Right there we go. There it is. That's what we needed.
There we go.
All right, live crowd, please quiet down back there. All right. They're kind of annoying sometimes, huh? So anyways, Chili Bowl sponsor. So we are sponsoring. I think gold was the top one. That's what we did. We had banners everywhere. I think we're one of the class names. Yeah, we got that banner up in Mo Valley that we were able to take. Scotty Ernst was awesome. Nice enough to let us take that. That was great.
But I know you had booths set up. Product on display there as well.
Yep.
So I mean, it was like kind of it was a full deal.
Yes.
I mean,
definitely.
You guys definitely had a showing there.
Oh yeah, it was great. We had plenty of our own racers there. We had guys from New York. We had guys from I think Indiana, Kansas City, our area here. We had all sorts of them from all over the country. Florida also. That's awesome. I know there's one. As far as I know, I thought I saw their names on the entry list again, so I think they're all coming back.
Awesome.
So yeah, Chili Bowl guys, we will be there as a sponsor. We're gonna have we're gonna do something a little different with our booth this year. Can't do the same thing, so we're gonna do something a little different. Also,
you're gonna pay more bodies.
Yeah. No, actually, I saved them from last year. So, yeah, Bob painted, I don't know how many it was, probably 20 of them or something within a 2-week span.
Yes,
so, I'm pretty good at doing that to Bob.
I'm used to it.
Yeah. So, Chili Bowl, like I said, we got several drivers there. One exciting, I'm really excited about this. I mentioned Tim Sutherland said he's on there with Nate, his son Nate. I was talking with Tim this week, and we have got Nate Sutherland is the newest AFX driver.
Nice.
Nate is an absolutely amazing driver. I got to watch him run this summer. Tim.
How old is Nate?
That's what I was just going to ask Tim.
All right.
So Tim, if you're still on, Nate's age, if you don't mind, I thought he was 14, but I'm not sure. This kid can just drive. He did an amazing job, so smooth. Didn't get rattled. He'd get in a wreck, and he just wouldn't get rattled, and he'd just keep going around and around. It was great.
So he's a prodigy.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So Nate is going to be going with the Chili Bowl with us.
He's got all talent that I could never get.
Exactly. Me too. So Nate's going to be going to the Chili Bowl with us. He is going to be running a lefty sprint for us in the sprint class.
Oh, nice.
It's an open sprint class. Might be running late model. I don't know if he's in that or not. But as far as this winter, he's going to come over here and run the local series, and he'll be running lefty sprint car, which I think you have one of them now. You're going to be running.
Yes, I do.
And then also running the late model.
I wasn't able to make it to the first series race because some
12
holdbacks, but
Nate is 12.
12.
Even more incredible.
Well, Nate,
even more incredible.
Come run. But no, seriously, if he can make it to the series, and it's at Hobbytown local. They have a series. They have a pretty good sized dirt oval track there. That is our local area.
Local track.
Yeah, local track.
Local 10 scale dirt oval.
Definitely, it's got a big enough track.
High bite track. It's
very high bite.
Fast.
And so far, I think the first race they had 80.
Yeah, it was like 80 entries. Yeah.
So I mean, it's going to be a good season.
Oh yeah.
And this is going to be my first year running dirt oval. So I'm hoping to do pretty decent. But if Nate is there, I'd be more than hey, give me some tips. I know Craig Moline showed up to the first race. He did very well there.
Yeah, he got a couple firsts and a second there, I think.
Yep. And then I believe at least 8 cars were running AFX chassis.
Oh, there's a lot. I think it was in the 410 sprint class. I think the top 8
were running AFX.
Something like that. I don't know, someone can correct me there. It was something like that. But
yeah, but so it works.
Yeah, definitely. So Nate is going to be running late model and a lefty sprint for us. We're looking forward to that. It's going to be fun.
Definitely.
And Nate, this is Bob. This is who's going to be painting your bodies. I got to send those with you tonight, by the way. So,
Again, thanks for the notice.
we need them next week, Bob. So, yep. No, Nate's going to be running for us. Nate and his dad just got back from Myrtle Beach, I believe, last week or 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And race over there, and I'm not a big off-road guy, so I'm going to sound like I don't.
Masters of Dirt.
There you go, Masters of Dirt, one of the bigger off-road races of the country.
Yeah.
From what I hear,
a pretty good size one. I was watching a lot of videos on that, and actually, Alex Sturgeon, one of the locals, he made it to that this year, and did some live feed coverage on that, which was pretty cool. I also watched several other videos on that. It was pretty cool.
There's very big race, a lot of, from what I understand, big names there, a lot of sponsored drivers. Nate is also sponsored on the off-road side of things too. I was talking to his dad, and he said, I believe it was two-wheel drive buggy, I think, is what he was in. And I know he ran several classes, did well in all of them. But the two-wheel drive buggy had one heat race where I don't know what happened, but it ended up kind of making him qualify worse than he should have.
Okay.
And qualified in the D main. He goes through the D main, goes through the C main, goes through the B main, starts ninth in the A main, finishes second overall in the country to some of the fastest drivers there is. Wow. Second. So 12 years old, finishing second like that, that's just absolutely incredible. So you guys can understand why we are excited to have Nate drive for us.
Definitely. To be able to go through all the mains like that and
not be nervous and shaken up or
well, sometimes it's kind of nice because you get a lot of racing in.
That's
so,
true.
I mean, like, you can stay a little more focused because practice. You know that, what it is you've got. I've never done like a D to an A like that, but I have bumped up like
I've done
2 or 3
D.
times.
I've done a D.
You've done a D? D main.
Yeah. D main. That's
okay,
it.
D-main.
Didn't go anywhere from there.
But anyway, but that is pretty impressive. And to finish like that is, I mean.
Well, a lot of guys, if they qualify in the D, they're upset. You know, when you're upset, you aren't going to drive well. They go to the D, and maybe they get to this C or something. And
the good thing is, though, I mean, it's not over when you. I mean,
yep.
It does really stink when you have. That's kind of like my general, like my heats. I usually don't do very well. Right. Yep. And then my mains, it's like shows on.
Come alive a little bit.
Just because you qualified in a lower heat, it doesn't mean it's over.
Right.
It never means it's never over. So you definitely got a chance, but that's really impressive.
D, C, B, and then A, and taking second, and you're starting ninth. Think of all the guys that qualified in that A main for a big race. All of those guys are fast. Probably even guys in the B main are all fast. So he made it from the back of every single one. And then going
to the front.
Yes, and even in the A. So a lot of guys might be upset that they get in the D, and then they drive like crap, and they get mad, and they don't even get out of the D.
Sometimes it makes you want to really work for it, though, too. Though.
Yes.
Because you're like, you're just like, oh.
Well, and then not to mention, when you're in the D, there's usually a lot of squirrels in there.
Oh, yes.
And to avoid the squirrels is
that can be challenging.
Something on its own, yeah, definitely. So, Nate Sutherland, we're happy to have you with us.
I look forward to meeting you, Nate.
Looking forward to watching you race and win. Now that Captain Craig's got some competition there since he took first place in both of them last week. No, Nate, thank you.
Come Craig.
So anyways, we'll recap some of them on our shows too. We'll recap the finishes of those. I forgot to write all those down from the last one. I do know that Craig got first in the 360 and 410 sprint.
So
took runner-up in late model. And I believe the 360 and 410 sprints, all podium finishers were all AFX cars. I think they're AFX lefty cars.
I believe so.
So that's great. We're glad to hear.
It's good to know the product works.
Yes, definitely.
It's nothing to do with the driver. It's all in the car.
Never mind, Craig.
I'm kidding, Craig.
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of questions here that I kind of missed here. I'll see if we can go through some here. One. Let's see here. One that I did get, how did 5-star start?
Yes.
We'll do kind of a shorter version of it, or heck, it might turn into a longer version. I don't know. We'll see if we can get past our hour and a half of last time.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Short version.
Short version. Yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah.
So, 5-star. So for those of you that don't know me, we kind of touched on this last time. I'm in the fuel industry. That's my normal job.
Yep.
We sell fuel equipment, anything to do with gas stations, pumping gas, so the tanks, the pumps, piping, cash registers, tank monitors, take care of their credit card networks, all sorts of things. Also bulk plants and stuff like that for propane and anhydrous fuel. So that's the boring talk. So anyways, that's what we're into. And there was a period there where it was due to some government restrictions. We had really good sales for a few years there, and I was thinking, what's the next thing we're going to get into? And so instead of looking at more petroleum stuff, which, I mean, we're in a lot of that stuff already, but we went to the SEMA show out in Las Vegas. And if you haven't been there, guys, go once. It's just incredible. The SEMA show, you can walk around there for I think it's 5-6 days. You still won't see everything.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You're walking by like, oh, there's another $1 million car. I mean, there's that many of them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we just walked around there kind of with an open mind, like, okay, what could we maybe get into next? And walking through there, and you've got the Traxxas booth outside, and I think they were selling cars outside, but it was outside instead of inside.
Okay.
Inside, they were doing some demo stuff, and just walking around, and, you know, I'm into RC stuff, so I know the Traxxas, that's great. Didn't really do anything, whatever, and we went over, and it was actually me and my dad and my uncle were there, and we ran into the Red Cat booth.
Yes.
And honestly, that was, you know, I'd heard of Red Cat, never had one, anything. And so we went to Red Cat booth, and we were looking around there, and they had a 5th scale Rampage, electric Rampage, and it just looked fun. And there's one right up there. That's why I'm looking up there. But it just looked fun. And so we're like, me and my dad are like, we want to buy one of those so we can go play with it. And like, well, we can't sell them here. Like, what do you mean you can't sell them? So there's something to deal with. They can't sell them. And he says, but we can send them to you. Okay. And then he goes, well, if you buy X amount, you can become a dealer. And I said, well, we don't need to become a dealer. Wait a minute, what'd you say? So then it starts. Yeah, so then it turned, I think when we left there, we ordered like 40 cars. And that was a start of it. And so we do some ag shows also, where farm shows and that. And at that time, the ag market was kind of going down a little bit. And our shows were, you just need to get people in the booth.
Yeah.
And so we put these RC cars there. The couple ag shows there, we were selling a lot of RC cars.
What a better way to get people's attention?
Yep. Farmers, they they like to spend money on toys too, I guess, if you want to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got that's kind of how it started there, and then we got more into other brands. Got set up. I think the next one was Horizon, and then we got Traxxas, and I mean, all sorts of.
It just kind of snowballed
yes.
from there. And then there was, I mean, even in the beginning, there was a little bit. You guys were going under Yant.
Yant.
Power Sports and Equipment.
Yep. Yeah. Yant Equipment, Power Sports and Hobbies.
Yep.
At the same time, we actually got into side-by-sides.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely.
And so you had a lot of fun toys going on for, I mean, definitely everybody. I mean, I've even seen the side-by-side. Yeah, my boy still wants one. But and then from there, you guys kind of branched off, and you decided to just make it strictly 5-star Hobbies.
Yep.
But you're also 5-star Hobbies outdoor
power. So we had everything under one roof down in East Omaha, and we literally outgrew it. So we got a building out in West Omaha, and now we have it out here. That's where we are now.
Yep.
Obviously. And so we have the outdoor power equipment here, lawnmowers from Gravely, Aaron's, Cub Cadet, snowblowers also. It's almost snowblower season. Actually, it is. They're talking snow next week.
So. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. Yep. 70 degrees today. I'll take it. November.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm okay with that.
So yeah, 5-star kind of started as an idea that we didn't know it was going to turn into this.
Gotcha.
And then it turned into this, and here we are today. And Bob says, "Do you want to have a YouTube show?" I said, "No." So here we are.
Yep.
So that's kind of the quick version of
I
it.
do not talk him into anything.
No,
at
nothing
all.
at all. Nothing.
Never.
Nothing.
Just like he never talks me into anything. Hey, look what we got! Yeah.
Pretty nice radio you got tonight.
Yeah,
Huh?
well, that's pretty nice radio. I'm pretty happy with that. So
That's good.
can't wait to try that out.
Oh, so anyways,
So-
that's 5-star.
That's 5-star in a whole, and then just I mean a little bit about you as far as like you've. I mean, obviously you're a.
Yeah, me. Let's see. I work a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say
know
hi
the
to my
feeling.
wife and kids if they're watching.
I know the feeling.
Especially this
hardly
week.
ever home.
Yeah, we've been doing inventory this week. So if my eyes are half closed, I mean they are. It's we've been doing inventory.
You're
I
just
think.
born that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Brian Mullins. I hear they are hiring Bob. Nope. We've got our ace in the hole there, Brian. It's you. So anyways, about me.
Just don't be angry.
Yeah, don't be angry. So we are, we're in the fuel industry. That's what I do for my daytime job. I don't work at 5-star. I come in on Sundays
And
maybe.
I mean, but basically, I mean, you enjoy a lot of the RC hobby. and so
RC
on and so
hobbies.
forth. And
It's
then, I mean, in your spare time, I mean, obviously, whenever you can, you'll do it. But
Yep.
I mean, are there any other things that you like to do besides,
Yeah, I usually don't
probably
get to
go on
do
vacation.
them. Yeah, go on vacation. That's a good one.
Yeah.
The motorhome. The motorhome didn't get used this year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't even have to winterize it
So, I
because it
mean,
was
yeah.
winterized from a year ago.
Oh
but,
wow! So I mean, but if you had the chance, it'd be nice to
yeah.
go camping every once in a while. And
Yeah, we like to
Kinda
take
just
trips
get
in the motorhome. Also are big into drag racing. I drag race a motorcycle for several years, and my kids got into junior dragsters, and we did that until my oldest aged out. The other two kind of grew out of it also. Build a door car for my oldest son, so he's running that. And
okay,
I've got a new roller chassis sitting in the shop at home that I need to build. It's still sitting there as a roller. I've had it for a year.
I know how that feels.
So no, a little bit of it. My wife always says if it has wheels, I'm all over it.
I was just gonna say,
and
so
that's-
speed's a kind of a passion. Yeah.
Wheels definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the RC stuff. Obviously, if you guys see me at our races and that, I'm usually not racing or racing very little, and I probably don't take it serious enough. People think, oh, he's terrible at it. Well, yeah, I am too, but.
I don't let him fool you. He's not.
I just like.
He's pretty good at the oval.
We like
and,
to.
and the drag racing.
We need to get races going, so I run
Yes.
the races.
I gotcha.
Scott, we need to get back on the drag bikes. I agree. So Scott is a friend of mine from years ago when we drag race motorcycles.
Okay.
We went all over out east, Bowling Green, Georgia, Wisconsin. I forget everywhere we went, but
Had a great time.
we had a very good time. And I'd love to get back on the bikes. I still got mine, and I'm glad you still got yours, Scott.
That's awesome.
So
I
maybe
think
someday.
I pretty much sold everything I had.
Maybe someday. So anyways,
Okay.
what else we got? I was going to talk about the previous race seasons that we just got done with.
As far as last season.
Yeah, some stuff that we did recently. We got. Let's see here. Trying to find some pictures for you guys. Give me a second. And there we go. So one of them. Right here, this is out at Outlaw Raceway Park in Waverly, over by
Yes.
Lincoln.
Okay.
This picture here, this was the 5-star crew out there racing. Left to right, you got Brian Mullins, Cynthia Mullins, myself, and Craig the Captain Moline. That night, I believe, Brian took first place in late model. Cynthia took first place in sportsman. I got first in quarter scale, and Craig got runner-up in quarter scale. Now, Craig was still smiling then, even though I beat him, because I didn't beat his track record that night.
Okay.
Now,
He's set some pretty good times on that track already.
so there we go. We got 3 shocks comments going. So just a inside story here real quick, guys. So the last race of the year, Back to that heat race thing where you have bad heat race, you don't qualify as well.
Yes,
Yeah, that was me.
Yep, okay.
So Craig did not have a bad heat race, and he qualified first. Well, we swapped the lead a couple times, and then at the end, Craig got into a mishap with Paul Tuttle Jr., and it looked like Paul Tuttle Jr. Threw his car through a window, like on the episode of American Choppers. So Craig's car got broke, so I ended up in the lead there, anyways. But Craig and I were racing really hard there at the end.
Well, you guys usually do. I mean, you're pretty competitive against each other.
Yes, and we got going there pretty good, and I broke the track record a couple times in that race with Craig. Because when you have Craig behind you, you either got to go fast or get past.
Oh yes, yeah.
So anyways, yeah, we the joke about it is when I pulled my car off, I noticed like in the cautions when we went slow, it's like kind of handling a little different, and pulled my car off. Chris Johnson actually did, and he goes, "Do you know you only have 3 shocks on this?" And so my left front shock, the keeper had actually come unscrewed from the shock shaft. The spring came off, and I had no left front shock. So I still give Craig a hard time about it, and we've got November, December, January, February, and March to keep talking about it. So
broke the track record with
three shocks. Yeah, yep. And they're telling me I cheated because I had 3 shocks.
Well, it is less weight.
Yeah, the spring.
Yeah. Well, hey, every little bit helps.
So anyways,
Have you
guys,
seen the size of them springs on them quarter
they're
scales?
huge. So yeah, this is out at Willman's there, Outlaw Raceway Outlaw Raceway Park. Sorry.
Yes.
It's great. If you look kind of above the tail tank of my car there, you can see one of the biggest stars there is at Outlaw there, Don Liskey. Don, I hope you're watching. If not, it's just kind of an inside joke there. Don's a great guy.
Okay, gotcha.
You can see him there on his phone.
Photobombed it.
Yeah, he's on his phone back there. So,
Sorry, it's not really a photobomb. It was just like he got caught up in the picture. If he was like, peace.
Yep. What's up, Don? So yeah, guys, that's the Outlaw Raceway Park. Another season that we had just got done with was our drag race season.
Yes, drag racing in Missouri Valley.
We do this up in Missouri Valley, like Bob said, at the airport. It's an old airport, private airport. Thankful that they let us rent this from them. It's a great place for it. We have plenty of room out there. That 132-foot stretch there is nice and smooth. We searched around for the smoothest part there. We always have our
132 foot, and then we've actually there's an actual
timing system,
timing and lighting system, so you can do Pro Tree.
We got lighting, timing, lights right there. We got a good picture here, guys. There's one of the timing system there. You see a couple guys. I think this was the finals of the SE class that day. We got Craig.
It's been really great. I mean, because a lot of the guys that are out there, I mean, even their kids are getting into it now.
Yep.
And John Serber, he was one of them. His boy was running a Slash, and he didn't have a car, but he did he was like, it was awesome because he was like so into getting into his son ready for it, and basically he was the pit crew son's driver, you know, and his son did awesome.
He went many rounds,
many rounds, and it was just like, and I think the final one, I think he ended up blowing a tire.
I think it was drive shaft.
Yeah, that's
I think
right.
it was one of the drive shafts popped off. I can't remember for sure, but
so unfortunately that kind of ended it for him. But other than that,
he was making straight passes.
He was,
like, it was great.
He's definitely. I mean, it was just so cool to watch them work together because you had one working on the car and one racing, and it was just like, okay, do this. What's it doing, Dad? It's not doing this or that, and he'd be like, all right, let's try this, and they'd get it straightened out, and boom.
It was definitely fun to watch. Definitely fun to watch. We got, let's see, Matthew Lamb has a comment there. Need more shutdown. Well, Matthew, For your car?
How fast do you want to go?
There's plenty of shut.
Oh yeah, there's definitely. There's that big circle at the end, and if not, there's grass. And if you go if you go 30 feet through the grass,
you're going to be in the creek.
You're going to be in a cornfield.
The best part about it, though, right here, guys, ice cream.
Oh yes,
the Ding Ding Man, as I grew up calling him.
Yep.
Ice Cream Man, Ding Ding Man. Mr. Harrison County Ice Cream, I believe he is on Facebook. We were racing, guys, and it was hot. It was really hot.
That day was very hot.
And he shows up. We didn't call him or anything. He just shows up, and it was a godsend.
Yeah.
We literally, everybody saw him pull up. I think we were getting in line to race, and we all turned and looked, and everybody set
stopped.
down their radios.
That was it.
Yep,
it was
ice cream. So,
ice cream. And I think he sold out that day.
Oh, yeah.
Because
you're right.
He wasn't expecting it. And then the next one, which was still another hot one, he did show up again. So, we kind of, he was a lifesaver.
Yeah, we had him a couple of times there. It was great.
You can't, if ice cream comes, you got to stop.
Yep.
I mean, without a doubt.
Yep, every time. So here's a look from the starting line. This is a prep track, guys, for these races. We do VHT. We spray with VHT. The whole 132 feet.
It is sticky.
It's sticky. You wear your sandals out there, you'll probably lose them. This picture here, I believe, is of our last race, and we did not have the pipes up there. And
yes.
We did not have the pipes up, and it was so much better racing.
Everybody tried to stay in the center.
There's no bumper bowl.
Yeah.
And so you can see that's the end of the runway there that we have going. John Serber, Caleb and I appreciate the shout out. Anytime, guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Matthew, drag racing is a blast and very addicting. That is true.
Yes.
Very, very true. So this is...
There's a lot of things that are addicting.
Matt says he'll be back next season. Thank you. That'll be awesome. And next season, guys, I'm still not quite ready to give out all the details on it. We'll probably do one more show before Thanksgiving, I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that one will touch base on some of that because we're having a drag race town hall meeting the Sunday after Black Friday. Yeah. I think 1 o'clock here. So what we're going to do at 109th and Emmett, 109th and Maple here. We will know the exact rules for next year when we leave this meeting here. There's nothing that's going to be decided later. We're going to decide it then. So if you guys want to be part of the discussion, part of the rules, be there.
Come one, come all.
Yep. So, really looking forward to next season. We will be racing at this same spot. I think I did touch last week, 2 weeks ago on our last show, that we will have two classes, 2 race days.
Yeah,
one's for non-prep and one's for prep. Exactly. So you know prep guys, come to this meeting. We're gonna have a lot to talk about.
Definitely.
This next picture here we got going on. This is a couple of our winners from one of them winners, runner-ups.
Is that Craig?
Yeah, there's Craig. There's Craig.
How do you get in there?
And Craig, Nolan, Chris, Matt, and Mitchell. There we go. I couldn't remember.
Mitchell, yes.
There we go. Mitchell with an AL.
Yes.
Matthew Lamb, how about the tire rule? Matt, be here for the rules.
We'll get more into that at a later date.
Literally everything is open and for discussion. So if you don't like that rule, be here to express it so we can not have it.
It is kind of nice because DE did come out with an SCT sized tire as well.
Yes.
Phenom.
I think.
Yeah.
Their new skinny fronts are amazing too.
Yeah. So but they have made some changes as well. There's going to be. You're going to see a lot of changes over this holiday season, I'm sure, because there's going to be more and more stuff released.
Yes, definitely. There's a lot of tire manufacturers looking at different stuff.
So, and that's one thing that we want to take into consideration too.
Yeah, definitely. There's seriously, guys. There are no rules set right now. So, come to this meeting. Let's see here. This picture here, we got a couple more winners and runner-up. This is from the last race also, I believe.
Let's see.
I can't remember who we all got. We had a couple of newcomers there. One from Des Moines, another one from up north. But by Sioux City. And, of course, Matt's in every single one with the fastest car. They're just kidding, Matt. I like having you there. Matt's little four-wheel drive car is fast.
That's
fast,
the one
fast and straight.
beat. Yes, it is.
So I think we need a bounty on him. So anyways, let's see here. What do we got? Find some more pictures here to throw on here. The next race season for us, guys. The next season I wanted to talk to you about. We're going to be doing our 18th scale oval up in Missouri Valley at our shop there. It's at 301 South 6th Street, Missouri Valley.
Yep. And if anybody has been to the drag racing, I mean, it is literally like right down the street.
Yeah, just go north from the airport a little bit, and we'll be on the west side.
Yep.
This is a picture of our banked carpet oval track. So this is the creation of Phil Beardshear and Brian Mullins. They did an awesome job on it. Oh, applause for you guys. That was Bob again. He likes that button. So this track here,
it's a pretty cool track.
We're going to have several different classes. We're going to go through those cars with you after some of these pictures here. Many different classes. First race this weekend, by the way.
And this oval track it's got a 15-degree bank.
Yep, all the way around.
All the way around.
All the way around.
I mean, there is not one flat spot on it, and it's a lot of fun to run on.
Yep, this one kind of gives you an idea of the car sizes there compared to the track. This weekend will be our first point series race that we're going to have there, and we're going to, let's see, we are going to have, it depends, the midgets and the smaller cars, we might be able to put 6 on there, the faster ones maybe 4, if, depends. We want some good racing. We don't want to have a crash fest, so we're going to play around with it a little bit, see what we can come up with.
I think a couple of tests we did. What was that one day we did 6?
6. Yeah, 6? I think we did 5 and 6.
That.
Last Saturday we did one with 4, but it ended up being 3, and they had some really good racing with 3. But those were on the 10K motors with 2-cell lipo.
And those are pretty fast. I mean, what 2-1?
2-1s was the fastest. Yep. 2-1s had a lot of 2-2s. Yeah. Those were the sprint cars with the 10K.
Believe me, you guys gotta keep your head moving on this one.
Yeah, there's a rail in front there, so if you pass out, the rail will stop you from flipping onto the track, and we can keep racing.
Cynthia said she would catch anybody that falls.
That's true, she did. It's either that or she'll care for him afterwards. I can't remember. Yeah. Okay, so right here you can see we've got not only our carpet oval track, we have our Mini Z series that will be racing. We have the tracks side by side there. This picture was actually taken before we got our railings up, so we have railings on each side of the driver's stand.
So nobody falls over.
So the Mini Z guys, literally, you are going to turn around and run that one.
And then race Mini Z's.
And then maybe we'll come up with some way of like a marathon race and do both of them. As soon as you get done running 100 laps on the oval, you gotta go run 100 laps on that. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
Throw up and then go on road.
That'd be great. Yeah, and before that, you have to go outside and do 10 push-ups and run around.
There we go.
No, never mind. We aren't doing that. So yeah, the Mini Z guys, this is fun. If you haven't ran these, I mean, we showed you them last time. They're in a box. You grab this box, it's got everything you need. Yep. You literally grab that, get some AAA batteries, and go race. When you take it out of the box,
nothing else.
That's it. I think the most we do is put tires at $8 or something is what we.
Yeah, they do have different compound tires, and most of us are running the super softs.
Yep. So those you can put those on. Literally buy a car. The tires do help. Put those on for sure.
Then nothing. I mean nothing.
Go run it. When they come out of the box, they come in that blinky mode.
And that's a class.
That's a class. That's a blinky class. If you set it to what we're going to call Pro Mini Z or whatever, you can take that and...
basically, you just take it out of blinky mode.
Yep.
I mean, and
it's kind of like the spec blinky mode, speed control stuff, and 10 scale and everything else. You got your blinky and you got your modified open.
Mini Z Mod, Mini Z Pro, I mean... And that's pretty much, I mean, and when you take them out of blinky mode, I mean, they're quick.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, they do come with like 3 optional pinion gears in the box.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And it makes a difference.
Yep. Here's a picture. We just lined up some cars on the track there, so you guys kind of see how big the cars are compared to the track too. We had, I think, one of the races last year. Craig Moline has it on his YouTube channel. Don't subscribe to his, subscribe to ours. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, be sure to subscribe. 5-star Hobbies.
Yep, 5-star Hobbies. So anyways.
And you can do Craig.
Yeah, that's fine. Subscribe to Craig's too. But subscribe to ours too, first. But anyways, I think we had 10 or 12 at one time running on this, and it was an absolute blast. Yeah, there were some crashes. That's going to happen, but I mean, guys,
That's a lot of cars.
We get these cars out of the box and go have fun.
Yeah.
That's really, we are having fun.
And they are very durable. I
Yes.
mean, if you guys kind of look at them, you're like, I'm surprised. They're very durable.
They hold up very well.
And if not, there's upgrades available. You know.
And we just happen to have some. There's another picture that we'll put up here. It's kind of a close-up of some of the cars.
They're really detailed.
Very detailed. The bodies, I think most of those in that picture are stock. The far left one is orange, I believe, which I'll give you one guess of whose that is if it's orange.
Bills?
Bill's?
No.
Yeah, Craig. Everything's orange.
He's just like my son. My son loves orange.
So yeah, all those bodies there are out of the box bodies, I believe. Looks like Soltau's there also, I believe. But those things, they're just a lot of fun, guys. We've got them. They start at $130. There's another one at $175. I think the $130 one has bushings instead of bearings.
Yep.
But other than that, there's, I think, a different wheelbase maybe.
Yeah, there's some that are there's like a wide and mid engine, rear engine, I think is what they call them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They all work though. I mean,
yes.
it's just kind of what you choose. Basically, when you get one, you're like, I like that one. All right, cool. I mean, basically, get the one that you want.
And there's bodies that we're going to be getting into, so you can paint your own, kind of make it look like your own, whatever you want to do there. But yeah, we got some cars here. It's kind of like show and tell now. Let's see who can get one out here first. And what are we gonna start with there, Bob? Mini Z's.
Yeah, mine's got sawdust on it. I've been doing too much home renovation lately.
It's kind of like, see, we got. It's like,
See, I mean, literally, that's how big these things are.
Yep, 27, 28 scale, something like that.
This one's got lights.
Yeah.
So cool.
So yeah, it's kind of like, hey, look at show and tell.
Let's see.
So
Yeah, go ahead and show that one. I was just going to see if there was
MR03
anything.
model, not the Evo, MR03. I think Soltau is an Evo, if I remember right.
Yes, he does.
so this
Soltau
one-
has many.
He has like 20 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Which,
Audi.
by the way, if anybody needs any advice, he's a great guy to go to because, yeah, he knows a lot about it.
Yep, definitely. So yeah, these cars, they're pretty simple cars. Pull the body off this one. So you can see right there, guys, there's not much to them. That's where you got your batteries, 2 on each side. We run the iLapse transponder up there on the front. There you can kind of see the different wheelbase. I can't remember which one this is.
I think that is the little bit longer one, if I believe.
Yeah, mid motor or something. I don't know. Soltal chime in. He knows every single one. 27 megahertz. No.
No, these are 2.4 gigahertz.
Yeah. This one's another cool one here. I like
They
this. One's a
do.
lot
They
of
come
fun.
with their own remote, and I mean, there are like other receivers out there that you can purchase
And then you can
to
hook up-
run your own like Sanwa or Futaba.
Yep.
But to be honest with you, the ones that it comes with, they're good enough. I mean, for what you need.
Yeah.
I mean,
they have a dual rate adjustment on it.
yeah. I mean, it's a Kyosho. I mean, so
Exactly.
it's a pretty good product, and I think
This one here, this is that Mazda with the body off there, guys. Same exact thing. Not much different there, except for the wheels. The wheel sizes are just a little bit different. There.
and then I mean, like with mine, it's got a couple of upgrades on it from PN Racing.
we have those, and we'll have them up there Saturday too.
Basically, it's the aluminum bottom, carbon fiber, and then it's got a
You got the different
dual,
shock
yeah,
there.
the dual spring mono shock in it.
This is stock, guys. So check out that shock there. Pretty simple idea there, and then his there. It's got the dual spring. This one has the stock T-plate on it, also there on the bottom. I don't even see that.
This one's got a carbon fiber one on it.
So these are a lot of fun, guys. These
carbon fibers are cool.
Carbon fiber is cool. So we got a whole wall of it here. So yeah, these guys, they're a lot of fun. We're gonna run 2 classes. One is Blinky. So I don't know, it's about half speed. So when you go full throttle, it's about half speed.
And they're still fun.
They're fast.
I mean, they're
if you've never drove one of these, come out and I'll put one in Blinky mode for you. And if you make it all the way around without wrecking and not going like a turtle,
exactly,
guys, I don't know. We'll work out a deal on a new one, but I don't foresee that happening. So come on up Saturday, prove me wrong.
Yeah.
So Blinky class, and then I forget the other one. We call it Pro Mini Z, I believe. Pro Mini Z. It's the same thing, except for you're not in Blinky.
You've unleashed all the power.
Yep. We're trying to keep them
affordable.
Yeah, affordable.
I mean,
you know, the guys, if you want to put some upgrades on them, go ahead. If it gets to a point to where these upgrades are just leaving the rest of them behind, then we'll make another class for those. But I don't foresee that happening, guys. There's
mod.
The track is almost the equalizer. You know, they are not easy to drive, guys. So yeah, come on out and check them out Saturday. We'll be running 2 classes of those. That's the Mini Z cars that they are. Another thing we will be running is the Mini T conversions that we have. You got one there, the Sprint conversion. That there started off as a Mini T, the Low C Mini T. This is our AFX conversion kit. I think it's $65.99. So basically, you take a Mini T out of the box, guys, and you put this kit on it, and that is our 305 class. 305 is going to use that stock transmitter. If you want to use a different receiver and transmitter, I'm sure we'll end up making something like that work. That's fine. But 305 is designed to really take this box and take this kit and do that and have fun with it. You want to, you know, if you're thinking about putting your other radio in that into, that's fine. You know, maybe we'll go to a 360 with that or 410.
Out of the box. So I mean, putting that on and going around. I've been pulling 2.7 laps on a stock one. I mean, brushed,
and it's big and heavy. When we were telling you earlier, guys, that we ran some 2.1s, okay, we were doing that with the 1RC. Here's the size difference, guys.
Yeah.
So you can see that there's quite a bit of size difference. 2.1s, and then the stock one he was running 2.7s. I think a lot of guys were running high 2s with them. The 410 class we have set up for them. This one's actually set up for 410. Basically, take it, and as long as you keep our kit on there for the sprint car and use the Mini T chassis, then you put whatever electronics you want in it. This one's got a Hobby Star in it. I can't remember how big.
I think they're like 70.
That's 7,200 or something, maybe.
Yeah.
So this one, I was able to get this in the 2.1s also. But there's a lot of motor.
So I mean, right there. I mean, that's a brushless one. 2.1. I'm 2.7.
Yes, there isn't that much difference, guys.
There's not much difference, but.
Nope. And if you want to run your 305 in the 410 class, go for it. 'Cause I guarantee you'll do fine.
Because basically the way I've got mine set up is to go around the 15-degree bank. So, I mean, even when it sits on the table, it looks like it's leaning to one side, but it's set up to go around a 15-degree banking all the time.
Exactly.
And the thing is these cars, I mean, you do need to be in the throttle to keep them on the track.
Yes.
I mean, you can't just kind of putz around
with that bank track.
With that bank track. Otherwise, they just fall right down.
Yep. Mike Willman says, ready to run my Mini T, ready for my new painted body from Bob.
Yes. Speaking of which, that is drying.
Is it really?
Speak. Yes.
So, am I going to take it with me Saturday?
I think I can arrange that.
There.
Yep.
Mike, how much are you going to pay me to bring it Saturday?
Ooh.
Chris Johnson, Mr. Wiener.
Mr. Wiener,
That's
yep.
Mr. Wiener
Oscar
there,
Mayer
Oscar
Wiener.
Meyer. And Chuck Burnley, as bad as I am, I can use my futaba and it won't matter. No, that ain't true, Chuck. You're gonna be just fine. I was watching last week.
Everybody
guys,
is fine.
Don't be scared about coming out, guys. Yes, there's gonna be some guys that are great and competitive, but guys, we are really looking to have some fun with this.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
that's what it's all about.
Exactly. They're when we say we play with toy cars, now we're playing with even smaller toy cars. Okay?
To be honest with you, I never thought I'd be like, you know, I remember you telling me, like, even last year, you were telling me, you got to get a Mini Z.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get a Mini Z. And I'm just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, whatever.
I was like, eh. And, you know, so I finally bit the bullet, and I did. And I was like, dude, these things are pretty cool. And
They're a lot of fun.
And then I finally drove one, like, on the foam track. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, dude, this is just like running 10 scale.
On road.
On road.
If you
I
guys
was just like, wow.
If you guys take a Mini Z, say you've drove your buddies at his house on his kitchen floor.
It's not the same.
No, nothing. It's not even close to the same. In fact, if you want to buy a track, we have 2 in stock at 5 Star Hobbies. So, anyways, there's another shameless plug. You know, one thing I keep forgetting to do throughout this whole thing is, I've been reading up on these shows and stuff. You're supposed to reintroduce yourself every once in a while for people that just joined. So, hey, for everyone just joining, I'm Jared. Bob from 5 Star Hobbies, Bob's Body Shop. There we go. How about that?
And we're here. There we go. All right.
Yep. So anyways, we got the mini T's, mini Z's. The mini T, we got our 305 and 410 class is what we're going to do there.
And then 1RC, we've got, basically, you showed us a sprint car.
Here, let me do a couple more here, guys. Got several of them over here. No, I don't have too many. Okay, so this is the one that started it, guys. And Bob's sound effects again.
I had to throw it in there.
This one here, guys, this even has a retro wrap on it from Lance Built. Yan Equipment, Power Sports and Hobby. This is the midget. This is what kind of started this whole 1RC craze.
Lance did that one?
Yep, Lance did this one. Did several of them. Did that other one I just held up there too.
Yeah.
Lance Built Hobbies. He does a bunch of wraps for all sorts of stuff.
Yes, he does.
Craig says, "Are you only allowed to run 3 shocks on the car? Only when we beat you." No.
Only allowed.
Only. I suppose I better. That way I can set the record and beat you.
Oh,
no,
ouch,
never mind. Sorry.
Ow.
Anybody that knows me and Craig knows Craig can drive.
Yes.
A million times better than me in his sleep. So, and
every dog's got to have his day, right?
Yeah, I had mine. Wilman, knowing Jared, he will have 2. As long as they're on the right 2, I'm fine.
Yeah, there we go.
So anyways, guys, this is the midget here. So we have 2 classes for this. We have stock, and then we have mod. The stock is just that, guys. We have it to where it's the stock motor. You're going to run nickel metal battery, no lipos.
And they're like an 8500?
8700 kV motor.
Yeah, 8700 kV.
Yep. You
Brushless.
can put any 1RC part on it that you want. The only thing you can't do is change the gears in the midget. Brian or someone correct me here. This one's supposed to have the black or the white. I can't remember. If there's a stock one that is going to be making laps around the rest of them, we're going to have to drill a hole in these and have an inspection hole so we can see if it's black or white gears.
Okay.
They're doing that out at a couple other tracks. I hope we don't have to do it. I don't want to. I mean, you don't want to have to get heavy into teching, but so yeah, that's the midget. We also have a mod class for it. Mod is open. You can run it.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, you can put your 10K motor in it. You can put a 2S lipo in it. Whatever you want to do. There's some other people messing around with rear steer. Did I give that secret away? Black. So black is what's supposed to be in it, Brian. Is that correct, I think? In the midget. Because I think the sprint car is the white ones. And that changes your ratio. So we're trying to keep the black in this midget.
Midget.
So that's the midget car.
I basically call it the wingless one.
the wingless one, that too. This is the EDM. This style is big out on the East Coast, big block, Eastern Dirt Modified EDM. So this one, they came out with, this is the latest one they came out with. It was the midget and the sprint than this. This one's a lot of fun. It's a lot bigger wheelbase, a lot heavier car. Again, we'll have two classes for it. The two classes will be stock and modified. If you haven't caught on to that, that's every single class we have.
Pretty much, yeah.
No 10K for the midget. Yeah. Yep, that's correct. No 10K motor. Thank you, Brian. Brian is our rules director out there.
Yes, he is. He's always keeping track of everything.
And then Cynthia is going to be the one in charge. That's it. It's just in charge.
In charge.
Yeah, she's in charge.
The enforcer.
Yeah, that's Cynthia. She's in charge. So, and if you, there we go. What sound was that? Scary? Uh-oh. So, yeah, Cynthia is in charge. So, have a complaint with me, I'm going to have Cynthia handle it.
Yep, she's kidding.
So, the EDM, guys, this one's a pretty cool car, too.
They're really detailed.
Very detailed, guys. This is the stock body. Now, being in the Midwest, we don't see a lot of those around here because we don't have EDMs. We see a lot of the Midwest modified IMCA style. So, since there was not one being made, we decided to have AFX make a Midwest mod body kit for it. So you take that EDM body off of there, put this one on there. This is one of the very first ones we made about a year ago. And we run these. We're going to run them together.
It's probably a little lighter, too, isn't it?
A little bit lighter. Yep, and it's actually easier to take on and off, I think. You got a couple screws in the back and then a Velcro piece there in the front. But these, we're going to run the EDM and the Midwest mod bodies together.
Got a little cheater weight underneath here?
No. Right there. Maybe. So anyways, we're going to run these together. If for some reason we see that these bodies are much better than the other ones, maybe we'll split them up. But for now, guys, we're going to run them together. I mean,
I had a flashback of Days of Thunder there.
Days of Thunder.
Yeah.
It's going to be, who doesn't wreck, guys? I guarantee you the fastest car will not win every time. That's every single time. So those are we're gonna have a lot of fun with those.
Slow is fast.
Slow is fast, unless you're too slow. No. So the rules on those guys, it's real simple. The stock class for each one. Oh, we do have a Silver Crown also. I don't have one of them here, but the Silver Crown is a kit that you take the sprint car and it replaces the frame rails with a little bit longer ones, makes a little bit longer wheelbase, takes a wing off. Silver Crowns. We have two classes. One is going to be stock, like we said, for every single one.
For the Silver Crown?
Yep, every single 1RC car.
I should be writing this stuff down.
It's on our Facebook page. I don't think I've mentioned to go to our Facebook page much
either. No.
You should go to our Facebook page. You should go to our website. See that right there? Facebook website right there. You should also go to our YouTube page and subscribe. How many people have went to our YouTube page and subscribed during this? Remember, we're giving away something after 100. And after 500, it's a Bob's paint job. Body by Bob. So yeah, go to our Facebook page. We have several of them. We got 5-star Outdoor Power and Hobbies. We got 5-star Raceway. Yes. I can't remember them all now. AFX BBE has one. Rudis has one. And then we also have our YouTube page. Go to YouTube.
Yep.
Go to YouTube. Look for 5-star Hobbies.
Subscribe.
Like it. Subscribe.
Want it.
Do whatever. Just make it so we have more subscribers.
Do it.
As soon as we
do it.
As soon as we have 1,000 subscribers,
I think I figured out a new sound.
I heard that. Is that the new? Oh, the Godfather's Pizza guy
from Starsky and Hutch. When he's
there you go.
Do it. All right.
That'll work too.
Yeah. We're gonna get that.
I don't remember where I was at, but I'm going to go to a question now. Do they make a limited late model also? They do not. Rumor is that they are coming out with something new. I don't know when. I don't know if it's a late model, but I mean,
to be honest with you, Matt, as far as like what they have out right now, you're gonna keep your hand. You're gonna be pretty busy.
Yeah.
With the sprint car, I mean midget, EDM.
We've created these stock classes, guys. We're looking over here at the boxes because we've got the midgets, the modifieds, and the sprint cars over there. Those will be up there Saturday. If you want to race Saturday, come up there. You can buy that car, take it out of the box. It even comes with a double ace for the remote, and go race it.
Yeah.
So, and there will be several of us up there that'll be willing to help you.
Definitely.
Maybe there's a part here that'll make it handle a little better or something, or show you how to tune a little bit.
Help with batteries being charged and so on and so forth.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not an issue, and these things don't take very long to charge either.
No,
because I mean, you're talking 600 milliamp batteries. I mean,
I think if that
in the mini T's, but like, that 1RCs I think are 300 milliamp or something.
They're pretty tiny. Small. I can't remember, maybe even 230 or something like that, but.
Yeah, you'll have plenty to run it, though. I mean, by far. And, like, basically, so far what we've been testing as far as, like, 5-minute time is,
100 laps?
About 100 laps.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot, but it only equates to about 5 minutes of racing. Yeah. So if you're used to, running any other style of racing, I mean, you're only up probably 5-6 minutes at a time anyway. Exactly.
So that brings me to another point. There are heat races and mains. We're going to do a couple rounds of heat race. So we're going to go out there. We give you guys plenty of time to practice. Doors are open at 11, and racing starting at 1. If for some reason, we get moving early, we will. But for this first one, it's going to be starting at 1. We got several things we want to get done before then, too. Give people plenty of time to practice. First race of the year. Some people haven't been and raced on the new track. Rounds of qualifying. Heat race. We're going to do 2 heat races per class. Okay. So the number of laps, it's going to be a little bit different. So you got the midgets. The midgets are the slower ones. And we may do it different, guys. I'm just kind of throwing this out there right now. We haven't settled for sure, but it's going to be like the midgets. We'll probably do a 30-lap heat race and a 60 or 70-lap main. Okay. That's for the stock. You go to the modified one, you might do like a 40-lap heat race and a 100-lap main. In the midgets, actually, that little 4-cell nickel metal did 100 laps. We tested it, and it was fine. So it just depends. We'll see what's more. We don't want people to get bored.
Just to let everybody. I mean, you're racing on Saturday, but you also have racing on Sunday as well.
Yes. We have two point leagues.
2 days. Yeah,
2 point leagues. Okay. One on Saturday, one on Sundays. Schedules on every single Facebook page we have.
And Saturday's 11 and Sunday's at 11 as well.
I think it's an hour later. I thought it was Sunday was 12 o'clock open and 2 o'clock race. We're going to give people time to go to church, do whatever on Sunday, and then hopefully they can get there in the afternoon. Okay. I think that's what it is, but I can't remember for sure. So
double check.
There we go. He'll do that, and I'll just ramble on here for a little bit. So the EDMs, we're going to do those also. We'll do the stock. We'll probably do 40 lap and 90 lap or 100 lap for both of those. So 40 laps is going to be your heat races, and 100 lap for your mains, for your features. Sprint cars, same thing. Probably do a couple 40 laps for the heat races, do 2 of those, and then do a 100-lap feature. Mike Willman says he is donating $100 to win on Saturday. Everybody can see that. They're $100 to win. Mike Willman, right there.
Why is it going to only be on Saturday?
Well, he says $100 to win. I just assume Saturday. So that's really nice of Mike Willman to sponsor that $100 pot there. Is that for you're going to donate that to every class? I mean, that's only $1,000, $1,200. That's pretty nice of you. Thanks, Mike. We appreciate that. Mike Willman from Outlaw Raceway Park.
Yes, Sunday is at noon.
Sunday is at noon. No. Yep, $100. Mike Willman's laughing, he says. Okay. So maybe it's Kim. Is Kim coming to donate that? She can also run the computer.
Food and
no kidding.
Money? I was like, holy cow.
Mike Willman, you're nuts. You aren't the first to say that, buddy.
Might have to call in.
So anyways, guys, we're looking at roughly 40-lap heat races, 100-lap mains. For the Mini Z, I think what we're going to do is 3 minute for the Mini Z heat races and 8 minutes for the mains. Last year we did 8 minutes, and it sounds like a lot, and it is, but it was fun, guys.
It goes by a lot faster than you think.
It does, and you're going to wreck. So if we have a 3-minute race for a feature and you wreck, it's almost not enough to get back in that race. But you do 8 minutes, there's plenty of time to get back in.
You can make up your time.
Let's see here. And you were worried about a crash fest. That's right, Dennis. I don't know that I was. Was Willman? I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, guys, we got the Mini Z, Mini T, 1RC races this Saturday.
And Sunday.
Not this Sunday, though.
Okay.
Not this Sunday. This Saturday. We're doing the Sunday. You still have the schedule up there?
I did.
You did?
I thought it was this Sunday.
I think we got a race Saturday this week. I'll let you do that.
Sorry.
So
Sunday date races.
So we got
on the 15th.
Sundays?
Yeah.
Okay.
11:15, 12:13, 124, and 221.
Okay. And what's our Saturdays?
And Saturday races are 11:17, 11:7, 11:21, 12:5, 19, 26, and 227.
So we've got 6 dates on Saturday and 4 on Sunday?
Yeah.
And then we're going to be able to, for the point series guys, Saturdays you can drop 2, and Sundays drop 1.
Yep. And they're going to be their own point series too. Yep. So like Saturdays will be their point series, and then Sundays will be their point series.
Yep.
So that way everybody knows.
You can run Saturdays or Sundays, Saturdays and Sundays. You can be the points champion for both days if you want.
If you're lucky enough.
Yeah.
And you can win, like $1,000.
Willman says he's posting $10,000 now. I think that's what it was.
Is that in Willman bucks?
Willman bucks, yeah. So in other words, you're in the hole. No.
Printing his own money.
Printing his own money. Yep. Willman printing his own money. He's got quite the factory out there at Outlaw Raceway Park.
Actually, that would be kind of cool to have Willman bucks.
Willman bucks?
Yeah, I don't know, for something.
Yeah, there we go, for a win.
Yeah.
There we go, Willman bucks. We can use them at Outlaw Raceway Park.
There we go.
All right.
To buy baked goods.
Kolaches.
Yeah, there we go.
Only good for kolaches on days that they're giving them away for free. Willman, we'll give him a plug here since we've given him plenty of others. FYI, Banquet is on next Saturday for Outlaw, so it is still on. Some Mexican place in Lincoln, I can't remember the name of it. If Willman types that on there, I'll say it. For Outlaw, for the 2020 champions, podiums, he gives out all sorts of awards. But what's also pretty neat is he walks the track and he finds parts from cars.
Okay.
And I found my spring, so he doesn't have that. And he finds parts and he puts them in a bag, and I think he gives them away at the banquet. I can't remember if he does one lucky person gets the bag or if he gives several others. But yeah, it's kind of fun. So that is this Saturday, a week from this Saturday, guys. So a week from this Saturday. What else you got? We've been rambling on for another hour and 22 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah. I think, as far as everything we've got written down, we've kind of... did want to do a little product plug, I know.
Oh, yes. Jumping around here, but yeah, this thing here, guys. We're getting lots of stuff in all the time. Poncho Villa. Is it Villa, technically? Villa in America and Villa in Mexico?
Poncho Villa.
Something like that. Yeah, okay. But that's where it's at. Dennis says so. That's in Lincoln, guys.
Is that
a week from Saturday. I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. I like Mexican restaurants. I was just like,
I think,
always looking for a good one.
Dennis, Mike, someone, do we have to RSVP to that? Or was that just kind of a head count thing just in case, or what? Or can people just show up to that, or what's the deal there? If you type that, I'll read that off. But anyways, guys, back to Product Spotlight. We're getting a lot of cool stuff in. Every week we get different things in. This thing here.
What is it?
Sky RC GNSS Performance Analyzer.
Yay!
That's great. And no, we did not rehearse that. We didn't really, did
No,
we?
we didn't.
That was good. That's almost like we've been doing this twice.
Yeah, or
Something like
at
that.
least.
So this, guys, this is really cool. This is for drag cars. Pretty popular. They're tough to find, actually. I've been watching a couple different sources there, and I finally got some. I think we grabbed like 8 or 10 of them. These guys, you put it in your drag car, hooks up to your phone, your laptop, whatever, and you can pull all sorts of different graphs to analyze from it. One that's really neat is you can program it to tell you to run, record my time and my mile an hour from 0 to 132 feet. So 132 feet, what's that? That's how far we drag race. So that, guys, you can do your own testing. You don't need to go buy a $3,500 timing and light system to do that. You can do your own testing with that. It's pretty cool.
It looks like car, motorcycle, drone, helicopter, airplane.
Anything. Yeah, put it in your
boat. I think that's either a hang glider or a kite. I'm not sure.
car. Something to do with Darth Vader, maybe. I don't know.
Bat.
So yeah, there we go.
I don't know.
So, but they're really cool little items here, guys. From what I've heard, the ET is off by about 2/10. So if it says you run a 2.0, you actually ran like a 1.8.
So I mean, it's pretty accurate. I mean, being as it's going off GPS.
Exactly. So, but it's going to get you close, and maybe not only look at your total ET, but I started out with a 2.2, but at the end of the day, I ended up with a 1.8.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. So what have I done to my car?
Exactly.
Tuning aspects as far as making it faster.
So
that's perfect for drag racing because then you're not having to set up cones. A timing system like. I know there's the Traxxas DTS system out there, but if anybody has ever tried to set up a Traxxas DTS,
you usually set it up once,
and you don't ever again because
very finicky.
It's cool, but there's a lot of other ways out there to achieve what you want without having to go through all that setup, and this is one of them.
So there's our plug, guys. This here. Looks like they go for $79.99. Come in here. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, we'll give you $5 off. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, give you $5 off. Come on in and buy one, guys. Come in here, show us your phone that you subscribe to 5-Star Hobbies YouTube channel.
.com.
Look at that. Or right there. Yeah, right there.
Right there. I feel like he's just like right there. Look at the guy in the pink shirt.
So, wonder you guys like that there? It shameless plug all the time, but or would you rather see Bob's pink shirt? I don't know. So, Dennis says we need a head count as the city has limited the numbers for us. Okay, so guys, I believe it's on Outlaw Raceway Park's Facebook page where the RSVP is. So. Go over to that, guys, if you do want to go to that. Chris Johnson says, count me in.
You can't go, Chris.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he's done. He's done, what do you call it, quarantine being by himself? No, he's, Chris works part-time here for us, guys, on the weekend. So come in and visit Chris. I don't know if he's working this weekend, though. I don't know. So, but yeah, if you want to go to that, guys. RSVP. Vanna has aged poorly. So does that make him Vanna? Or that's good. Well, are you the one turning the things? Actually, she just hits a button now.
Yeah,
anyways.
she does. Yeah, she's gotten lazy over the years.
Mike Willman, I'll have something up on Facebook. So on the Outlaw Raceway Park page, I assume. So we got that coming up. We got racing this weekend. Guys, this will go on our YouTube page. We are going to, we'll take this and put it on our YouTube page just as it is. We aren't going to edit it, none of that stuff. Get it on there. We've got a couple other videos on there. And then this weekend at the race, I've got a GoPro that I'll be taking around and making sure I annoy people with it and getting some interviews with people.
Interviews and some racing.
Yep. See Jared, the gas man Baker, receive his TQ plaque. I didn't know I was top qualifier.
The gas man.
The gas man. I guess that's That's because I was in the fuel industry, I guess. Either that or what I had for
thinking,
lunch.
I was thinking Dumb and Dumber.
That's good. Brian was nice enough to. So inside's joke there with Mike Willman in his Wilbur show. Well, Mike will explain that later. But you got the Wilbur show, and Brian says that we're the Dumb and Dumber show, and I took that as a compliment.
I actually like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah,
That's a very good
I'm
movie.
fine with that too. So, my guys, see you Saturday at the races in Missouri Valley, 301 South 6th Street.
11
Missouri.
o'clock.
11 o'clock doors open. I'm sure I'll be there a little early. But 11 o'clock doors open, racing at 1. When we get done, we get done. It's pretty relaxed up there, guys. We want to take a minute to get some lunch. We're going to take a minute to get some lunch, do whatever. So come up to that. We got plenty of things going on up there. Pay attention. Oh, the last plug is, guys, I started setting aside stuff here for our week of Black Friday sales.
Yes.
We got so many ready to runs and batteries, chargers, motors, all sorts of stuff that we've had here that I want to get out of here. Great stuff. And guys, literally, it's 50% off. It's not this magical. This thing sells for $300 at a hobby shop, and this magical price is $600, and it's 50% off that. No, if it sells for $300 in our store, it is 50% off. So, guys, make sure you come in and check that stuff out. Either a gift for someone or for yourself, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So,
add to your collection. I know I do.
So, anyways, yeah, you can add more and more and more. Yeah,
don't need any more.
everyone should.
Yes, everybody should.
No, thank you guys for tuning in. Go like our YouTube page. Please subscribe it. Yeah, subscribe. Go check out our
Hit
Facebook
the little
pages.
bell.
Yeah.
So
Is
you
that
get-
what it is? A bell?
Yeah, you
Okay.
hit the bell for notification.
Ding. Oh, yeah.
I don't
Ding.
know.
Yep.
I'm just going off what everybody else says.
So that sounds good to me.
Because,
yeah.
everybody's got to watch YouTube all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all the time. So, guys, I guess that's all we got.
Yeah, thanks for
Signing
tuning
off
in tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll put it on YouTube. We'll see you probably in another couple weeks. We'll let you know. Watch our Facebook page for 5-Star Hobbies, AFX, BBE, Rudis Motorsports, and Bob's Body Shop. Signing off, Jared Baker, Bob Hamilton. Thank you, guys.
Peace out.